with Nohal for a testimonial interview. How are you? Where are you from?
My name is Nohal and I'm from Kerala. I work as a UX designer currently at London.
So you have been taking my weekly live sessions, right? So how the learnings and implementations from these sessions has helped you?
I can see actually good improvement in myself, and I remember the day when I joined, like I was really panicking. I moved to a new place, new people, new environment. I don't know what to do. I used to get bored. I was very demotivated. I was doubting myself. I have been following you. I've seen your stories. I've seen people sharing their experiences. I was like, I will explore this because at least I'll get to share what I face, right? Like with someone, get the right guidance from someone. I felt that you have guided me well. I can see that difference. I feel mentally more happy. Thinking about getting a job used to give me like big pressure. I feel that I'm motivated. I feel I'm going in the right track.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
So, what are the top three challenges that you overcame, that you have been feeling stuck with for many months or years?
So each day I am discovering new things. The three things that I overcame is self-doubt, fear of not upskilling. I realized it is possible. It's just that we need to spend some time. The third, I learned to manage and understand my inner voice. So when that inner voice tries to demotivate me or try to pull me down, now I understood what is that voice. So that helps me to talk back in the way I can make it understand.
Amazing. I love that, especially with the inner voice, right? I used to
Yeah.
have that problem too. And now my inner voice is my biggest ever friend and supporter. And it's so lovely to see
Yes.
the improvement in the relationship with our own inner voice, right? Love
Yes. Because initially, as you said, like when we connected, when I was talking about this inner voice, I thought it was me, right? Like we see in Tom and Jerry, when Tom gets hit in the head, black Tom and white Tom will come. So I was thinking similarly, bad side of mine and a good side of mine were talking to each other. But you helped me like console it well.
Amazing. Like, how better is the voice now?
I feel that the voice has suppressed, it just feels calm.
How easy was it to follow the modules and assignments, activities?
After school, college, we get into work. We are mostly working with our laptops, doing things digitally. We completely stopped writing. We have to write what we think, all the negatives, all the positives, things like that was there. But something which I learned from all this is writing is actually helpful. Right. I was trying to practice self introduction, but I was not able to follow it and answer it. Then some kind of magic happened. It was registered. After writing just one time, the result was like unbelievable. I understood the benefit of writing.
Absolutely. Writing, journaling, it helps us a lot, like connect to our
Yeah.
subconscious mind, tap into that access very soon, easily. So I can relate. And I love journaling because of that. So if you had to choose top two activities or things that have helped you most during the weekly live sessions with me, what are they?
One, I have to go with writing. It can only be understood once you do it. Second would be vision board. One more I want to add is understanding your values. Later, when we try to map everything with our daily life, I understood they align.
Lovely, lovely.
You told me to write the negative thoughts coming down. From there, it was actually the game changing moment. And when you ask to write a letter to ourselves or to the person who I hate, so that also was actually helpful. Our brain has never searched for these questions or answers or these situations. It was not coming at first, but you kept on motivating.
Amazing. Thanks for sharing. I really loved your answers. Very deep and with a lot of clarity. How much of an improvement have you observed in your emotional intelligence?
I'm pretty happy because I was able to understand why we were getting emotional. After knowing the cause, it was actually easy to find solutions. I gained weight, and that was actually affecting me a lot. If I go sad, I understand like maybe this is due to this. If it is out of my control, I just go out for a walk.
Love that. Amazing. So, like, how much of weight have you lost?
I believe that I've lost couple of kgs because I can see it in my face. It's like losing some kgs of emotion as well. I feel relaxed.
True, so true. What was your emotional intelligence before?
It was 20 percentage, and today I've reached 80 percentage. I try to do things that keeps me happy and keeps me going.
I think that's truly amazing.
Just one more thing. I used to say my portfolio was bad, but you change that into positive. My portfolio is good. I started to think my portfolio is good. Then I started to give it to people for reviewing. All of a sudden, they are saying this is actually good. And I just published it. Now I feel pretty good about my portfolio. Yeah.
Yes, the redirected positive belief worked, right?
Yes, yes.
Amazing.
My friend came. He was like, it's looking way better than his. I was like, what?
Yeah, actually, when you shared it to me, I liked it too. It was like so good to the levels I can even compare it with Apple websites. What was your energy level before taking the sessions with me and after taking the sessions with me? On a scale of 1 to
I was at zero, like a -1, -2. I was really down. But I've always trained myself not to express too much, that I don't show. I am aware of this depression, and also I don't allow myself to go to that mode and just laying in bed. The thing is, we need to keep on doing. I think it's what I shared and something I believed, right? If you can't run, you walk. If you can't walk, you crawl. So that is my motto. So I make sure I do that always. Then after talking to you, it went from -1 or 0 to, like, we can see like fuel filling up in a car. We can see the odometer going up. So each day, each activity, I could see like it is going through like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, now I would say it has reached to 8.
amazing, like how amazing. So you have the same big challenge in your life, but your emotional intelligence improved and your energy improved, and we are also going to discuss more. This interview is already great.
After talking to you, after gaining some confidence, I reached out to many people. Some people gave me this feedback. When I heard that, my brain was like that picture in my vision board. Now I understood where I was going wrong. So that was like the aha moment, right? I decided anyway, I should hear critics.
Amazing. Being open to constructive criticism is really great. So vision board is also like working. It has started
Yeah,
working.
yeah. That's the first image that came to my mind when that happened. That puzzles coming and sitting on my head.
Yeah. How much has your productivity improved in percentage before and after taking the sessions with me?
Productivity also boosted a lot. Like I read book. I never read a book in my life, right? So after the session, I created the goals chart. I like to follow that. That mindset changed. And the first thing I tell myself is progress over perfection. Just do it, right? I would say I have boosted it from 50 to 70 percentage.
How about screen time?
I was spending a lot of time in YouTube watching movies. So when this shift of mind happened, all of a sudden I completely stopped watching movies, and instead of that, I prepare for job interviews. I actually stopped Instagram to avoid this kind of issues. So that is actually helping.
How do you feel during the sessions with me?
Yes, I am excited, happy, and because there are things we can tell people. But the thing is that how they take it or understand and how they reply back to us, right? So in that way, the sessions were really helpful talking to you. We have someone to listen to our problems and give us activities or direct us to that right path, align it to your daily life. Right? These kind of things were actually helpful. Understanding like what we prioritize, what we really need, who we are actually through these kind of sessions.
Thanks for sharing. What are the top 2 qualities in me as a mentor you liked?
Patience and good listening.
What would you advise anyone who's on the fence about joining my sessions?
Just don't think about it. Just invest at least once. Just explore that. Share what you feel. Share what you are going through. Just be open. Tell your fears or your challenges and communicate. When you actually tell something, what happens is the things the brain have been holding for a very long time, it will just disappear. We can understand who we are, our potential, right? All these things.
Absolutely, especially with my approach that talking is towards the efficient solution. So it's even much better. It's not like just talking or venting out all those things.
The activities, even though it is hard, you have to do it. I would say wonders can happen.
Why did you choose me over many other coaches and mentors available in the market? Or there are even free YouTube videos. Why did you choose me?
When something is free, people will think it's already available. They'll keep it for later and they never watch. The thing with joining with someone is that we have certain things to do. We have to attend. We need to do. When you watch YouTube, you cannot ask back any questions, right? Why did this happen? You cannot ask that guy. Maybe you will post it in comments. That guy will reply back after 2-3 weeks. So these kind of direct sessions, you can ask questions, right? Why I'm feeling like this. As an expert, you can help uncover things. Why choose you? I've been seeing your stories, the post and all. So the one story you posted from someone actually connected with me. So that I felt this person is going through something similar to me, and you actually helped that person to overcome it. So that person is saying that you helped. So I was like, I will give it a shot. I have to be honest, and it turned out well.
You're actually one of my friends who turned into my mentee, right? So would you like to share about that?
Yes. Shiva and me, we met at Goa. So she was a roommate of my colleague. On weekends, we all used to go out to explore. I've heard she follows some kind of strict diet. So that was that spark. For the first time in your life, you're seeing someone who eats only apple for her breakfast, and that too just one apple. This curiosity to know about this person, right? We hang out and we were going to a certain beach in one bike, right? Yeah. So we had this good moment. You were singing your songs. Since I knew Tamil, like I think we connected very well.
Yeah.
And at that time, I actually didn't know you were doing this kind of sessions. Later, when I left Goa, I came to know that you are actually doing mentoring, giving guidance to people. You added me to a group, and I was following all that, seeing people are going through these situations. People are facing this. Deep inside, we know we also need help. When finally, after moved to London, and now we sit and think about all the incidents that happened in our life, that's when I realized I am feeling kind of depressed. I'm feeling sad. I feel lonely. And so, as I said, phone is everyone's best friend, right? We are addicted to phone. I was just checking through your group. So that's when one of that client's issue was actually aligned. I felt, oh, we can share these kind of things also with you. Because see, certain things we feel like we cannot share it with a girl or we cannot share it with a guy. So I never imagined in my life I would open myself or tell what I went through to a girl, to be honest. Right? When I saw that testimonial saying that this person had these kind of issues and you actually helped to solve this, even this guy reached out and I know her, then why shouldn't I? Let's give it a try. Let me ask her, what is this session? and what are the things. And that's how I came to Shiva. She told me how this is going to be like. Each sessions we will uncover more and more problem. In this session, it's like that kind of understanding about yourself, your problems, your emotions, your confidence, all key things. Shiva helped to understand the sessions each day by day. We get a friend to share, and in return we get all these insights, activities that help us to discover us more. She also gives us the productive plan. She guides you. You need to make sure you are truthful to yourself and you want to improve yourself. When you told me to write journal, that motivated me. Then I told her, like, I'm writing the same stuff every day. I didn't feel like writing. Then that's when she gave me a new perspective. See, you are lying on bed, you get up and you going right. That itself is a success. So I understood how to see all these things, how to write all these things. So now I write. When you go to bed, you are recapping your day. What are the successful things you did today? And thankful for. Yeah. So these moments, these are actually pretty good.
Amazing. Thanks for sharing. Like, I remember, like, we were hanging out around like 2022, right? A lot. And now it's 2025. You remember, like, how was I then and how I am now?
You have also changed a lot. You were like studious. Your face was like canning everyone, everything, right? And from there, we got introduced to each other and we went out. I think that helped us reduce that, what do you call, I don't know what to say, but
Anxiety, possibly. I want you to go.
yeah, I felt it was dropping. So after that, I was seeing you here in 2025. What I noticed is the day from day one to day now, like till today, I have not seen you anxious. You are smiling, you are happy, give expert suggestions. You are pretty excited to guide us or take us into, yeah.
Nice, nice. I'm grateful to know, to even realize that possibly I was anxious and I recovered faster connecting with you guys. How did you make time? There are like possibly thousands, lakhs, and millions of people not having the job they want or looking for a job, but they are not like you. You chose to work on yourself. You improved your emotional intelligence and energy and productivity and all those things, right? So, like, how did you make time to make efforts towards that and show up for the sessions?
I think 2 p.m. in India, it's 9:30 in London, right? Normally, I am a person who gets up very late. So when you said the time was 9:30 a.m. in the morning, I understood to wake up at 9:30 means I should go early to bed, right? So I was going around 2 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m. in the morning, and I used to get up around 11, 12 here. So since I joined this and when I started to write all the negative thoughts that was coming to my head, and the second session itself, that created a spark in me saying that this is working. Okay, some magic is happening or some energy is working in my favor. So this allowed me to change my pattern. Even though it was hard, I just tried to go to bed at 12. So from sleeping at 3 a.m. in the morning, it changed to like 12:30, right? We decided to show up for something. And if we cannot show up for something means we have a problem. If we cannot even do this, then how can we do bigger things? We are talking with someone, we paid cash. So we paid cash means we are the king. Whether you go or you do not go, it's up to us. That motivated me to show up on time. Attending all this actually made me understand that if I can do this, I can do a lot more things.
Nice, nice. What would you have lost if you have not signed up for these sessions with me?
If I didn't attend, I would have been in my bed. And no idea what's happening to me, no motivation, no confidence, self doubt, everything completely changed into a messed up, depressed, lack of interest. I would have turned out to be not me. I might change who I am. So when I change, people around me will also get affected, right? We talked about imposter syndrome. Something is wrong with me. But each sessions actually helped me understand whatever is happening to us, we can change. So overall, this helped me. Even though I have all this anxiety or all these issues, it doesn't affect me that much.
It is so fulfilling to know that. I promise people I help improve their peace, optimism, self confidence, to dream big and go brave, better decision making, becoming solution focused, building good habits, etc. So, did you improve in all these areas?
Yes.
So how do you feel about the investment or the payment you made for the session?
How much you pay, the result that you get now, that peace that I enjoy today, peace is priceless. Today, if I see, I don't see that as an issue.
Do you feel it's worthy?
It is worthy, yes. Talking to a real person, sharing everything, that is a game changer actually. It's not the same feel like you text someone over your sorrows. Okay, I think I'm sad. I think I am this. When you are talking with this person face to face, we see how they take it and the response we get. When we see who the person we are talking to is empathizing with us, we understand, okay, this person understands what we are going through, and it is totally worth it.
Thanks for sharing. What would you advise anyone in their personal growth journey who feels like giving up?
So this is what I think giving up means. So you don't want to grow, you don't want to step out of comfort zone. Growth happens when you step out of comfort zone. Don't give up. Think like this. It's just a 30-day program. Tell yourself, if you can do this, you can do bigger things.
Thanks for sharing. We have arrived at the end of interview. This is like really long and I really enjoyed doing this interview with you, Nohal. Thanks for trusting me and joining the sessions.